and safety, please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, roll call, please.
Mayor Sheets.
Present.
Greg Miller.
Present.
Jim Skinner.
Present.
Okay, we have the minutes from the February 24th, 2025 regular meeting.
I'll make a motion that we accept the minutes for Board of Public Works meeting February 24th, 2025.
I'll second.
Roll call, please.
Mayor Sheets.
Aye.
Greg Miller.
Aye.
Jim Skinner.
Aye.
Okay, minutes passed. Next, we have the claims from the clerk treasurer's office.
Mayor, I'll make a motion that we approve the claims as presented.
I'll second the motion.
Roll call, please.
Mayor Sheets.
Aye.
Greg Miller.
Aye.
Jim Skinner.
Aye.
Okay. Did we have any public comments? Didn't have anything? Okay, department reports. Chief Shoemaker.
Good evening,
Good evening.
Good evening.
Greg. First item on the agenda, as the council has approved the part-time code enforcement position, I'd ask that the Board of Works allow me to hire Al Walker, part-time code enforcement officer, effective today, March 10th, 2025.
And he's passed all the background and
Yes,
everything.
correct. He's passed all the background with Human Resources.
Okay.
I'll make a motion that we approve the request by Chief Shoemaker for the hiring of Al Walker for a part-time code enforcement effective 3/10/25.
I'll second.
Roll call, please.
Mayor Sheets.
Aye.
Greg Miller.
Aye.
Jim Skinner.
Aye.
Okay. You have approval to hire?
All right, thank you.
Good hire, Chief.
I think we had 15 or 16 apply, and he rose to the top. So he's excited. He'll be here tomorrow, hitting the ground running after some onboarding. Department report. Training-wise, we have our sixth officer at the crisis negotiation training to bring our crisis unit to 6 different officers trained in crisis situations. Also today, I think if you remember a month ago, you approved the training of a K-9 for Officer Jack Bond. They are successfully trained just as of a few hours to go, passed all certifications in narcotics, aggression, building and area search, and article search. So he'll be back to work Wednesday, I believe, fully certified, and we were able to get through that because of that contract you guys approved. CAD integration, which is a new thing for us. Our body cameras will now talk to the dispatch computer. The officer's camera will automatically turn on 0.25 miles from the call for service, so they don't have to worry about that.
Great.
Deputy Chief Munoz has been working on that as we're approaching our 5-year mark with the utility body camera company, and we're currently negotiating a renewal, and I'll bring that to the board here in the next, I think May is when that ends. That's all I have on my list, unless you have anything. No? All right.
Thank you,
Thank
Chief.
you.
Thank you.
Bye. Okay, fire department, do you guys have something for us this evening?
Just quickly.
Okay.
Just along the same lines as Mr. Shoemaker said, just training-wise, we've been very busy at the fire department. Currently, we have 2 new hires off to EMT training, one currently as we speak. And we just had a group of guys finish up their Fire Officer 1 state certification, and a larger group of young guys just finished up their hazmat technician class, so which is going to really make them big assets for us, with the industrial park and everything. Being a hazmat tech, anybody that's been through it, it's a pretty difficult course. So we had several guys get through it and did really well. And daily trainings were rope rescue, hazmat training, and another thing is servicing of the trucks. We're currently, as we left right now, servicing the ladder truck, the hydraulics and all the fluids, and also all the district engines and our backup engine, Engine 4. So
Okay.
other than that, just training and getting trucks up and in gear, and other than that.
Also have engineers training on the driving classes too for,
Yep, engineers training. That was Saturday and Sunday, and I think we have Saturday and Sunday coming up as well. Not sure, I think we sent 5 guys for that, right? 3 from headquarters, 1 from 2s, and a representative from Station 3 as well, so.
Okay, okay.
So, and that'll be the first that I know of actual engineers training, and hopefully they're gonna come back
It's a
and
new
kind of.
position, isn't it?
New position. We've kind of done the job, but now they have it in title, obviously, and now they'll have it in training, and then they can come back and kind of train the trainer, so everybody will be up to speed on it, so.
Good, good.
Other
I
than
do
that-
appreciate all the training that the fire department does. I
Yep.
love it. I love
Yep.
seeing it.
Yep.
All the time you put it out on social media, there's always a report about it, and I really appreciate you guys doing all that training.
Thank you, we appreciate it. Anything else? All right.
I don't have anything. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Back to work.
Thank you. Okay, street department, Brian.
Good evening, everyone.
Hello?
Hello.
I bring to you tonight a job description change. As part of my 6-month plan, I wanted to restructure the street department's job descriptions and titles. What I'm asking the board tonight will begin that process, begin with my leadership team. We're extremely busy at the street department, especially with annexation beginning in 2 weeks. We had a lot going on. This structure will give the street department 2 leaders to help manage with the day-to-day stresses we're facing. The first one is our current foreman. We have one. He handles the day-to-day. He does the daily job assignments. He handles all the time off requests. He handles anything that arises on the resident side within the city. The big one I'm asking for today, and I've made other changes to his job description under the position summary and the additional duties and responsibilities on page 2 for his job description. We have currently a mechanic/operator position, and I'm wanting to move that individual up to a foreman 2, basically. He'll be second in command, and his job description will be basically the project side of the city for the street department. He will handle all the alley work, all the alley cutouts, all the street cutouts for sinkholes, anything like that. Like we're getting ready to cut the railroad tracks out on Williams by Indiana Packers. He will be in charge of that, those duties. And he's also going to be in charge of the MS4 program, which is on our property dealing with chemical spills into the waterways.
So there's actually changes to Foreman 1.
Foreman 1
then
and
Foreman
Foreman
2
2.
is a new position. so-
Correct.
Okay,
And we won't be refilling the mechanic/operator position. That will just go away.
okay.
Well, I kind of like him being in here a short period of time, is already starting to, get this place to where it needs to be for 2025. And
Yeah, I
and
appreciate
nobody
it.
knows this better than the people that work in there.
agree.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep, we appreciate that.
do we need to do these separate?
You can do them together as long as you make sure you specify in the minutes that you're doing both Foreman 1 and Foreman 2.
Okay. I'll make a motion that we approve the position title of Foreman 1 and the changes that have been presented tonight, and also the approval of position title Foreman number 2 as presented this evening.
I'll second.
Roll call, please.
Mayor Sheets.
Aye.
Greg Miller.
Aye.
Jim Skinner.
Aye.
Okay, you have the approval on the new job description,
Okay.
so.
And then for department reports, we have 90 totes to get ready. We got about 50 of them done today, and they will all be shipped out for annexation this weekend, and we'll start 2 weeks from today.
Okay.
Trash collection out there.
Thank you for all your work on that.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Kimberly and Brian and I met today. We're trying to get everything situated as we go out towards Jefferson and out towards the interstate. So hopefully,
Couple issues.
hopefully we're getting those all taken
Yep,
care
we're
of.
getting
So
taken care
I
of.
appreciate it.
Yep.
Thank you.
Good night.
Thanks.
Okay, building services. Who's going to go first? Rob? Okay.
just only have the February permit report tonight and one other quick thing, but total value for February was a little over $1.3 million. Most of that is made up of 3 new Riley home permits and 1 new Meadowbrook home permit. All of those combined was about 1.2. The roofing seems to have finally slowed down just a little bit, but we have only 10 lots left now in the Riley addition. They're planning on filling those within the next 12 to 18 months. And we did have one issue arise today within the last hour at the new Meadowbrook Housing Addition. Hopefully we're not going to make too many people upset, but just to give you a fair warning, we may, on this one, we may receive some phone calls. So just to let you all know, we have a foundation issue. It seems to be too high above elevation where it's supposed to be, but at least we caught it at the foundation level instead of the pad elevation level. So if we can correct it, it needs to be corrected. It'll be corrected before they get too much farther into the build. So that's all I have.
Okay. Okay,
Thank
thank you,
you.
Rob. Okay, Don, what do you have for us?
First of all, I apologize for being late. I had a last second call that came in that I felt like I needed to take care of. You know, when certified mail goes out, people always start getting nervous a little bit. And so they're concerned on why they received the certified mail. So hopefully we got all that taken care of. I want to come this evening to talk about, I sent all the board members and council members and Alicia an email Thursday discussing or talking about the potential of the old police station. So we have a couple of groups that kind of work together, but the group that will be overseeing this project will be a organization called New Hope. They're out of Southern Indiana. Jody Hazlett is the president CEO of this organization, and they do a lot of work in what we like to consider called workforce housing. And workforce housing are apartments that get rented out. The rent is based on income of the family, and then every year they will come back in and check with the family, make sure the apartment's still in good shape, make sure that if their salary has raised to a certain level, it would cause their rent to go up. If it lowers, it causes their rent to go down. And this is for a long period of time. Normally, it's 30 years, but in this case, because the amount of money that they could be asking for from the IHCDA, which now places a lot of requirements on them, it could be at least 20 years before anything were to go from that point on. I've got, a couple, 3 questions from the council members that have sent in some questions that we'll talk about later this evening. But basically what this is the potential of 7 apartments being built inside the old police station. They have to come before the BZA because anything in the central business district is required by special exception to be before they can move forward. So we're doing a second meeting this month on the 26th of March to try to get them in place for their ability to put apartments in this zoned area. The recommendation that will attach to this special exception will be that they have to own the property. Once they own the property, then the special exception will take effect. If they don't ever get the ability to have this property, then I don't have to worry about somebody else coming in and already it being zoned differently. We want everybody within 100 feet to be able to voice their concerns or their agreement to the program. So that's what we'll put on as a condition for this project. This group has been very, very successful at getting their grant money from the I got to write this down because I don't do it enough, from the IHCDA out of Indiana. And we feel pretty sure that this project will continue to move forward in a good way for them once they get their appraisal, or not appraisal, but their options put together. And I know that's in both Alicia's and the mayor's hand to work with that. All I do is just try to get everything ready to come before you. That's the program that's coming in place, and I'm willing to take any questions if you have any. Greg, you have any questions?
I do, but I can keep those until the council meeting if you're going to have questions during that time too. They pretty much coincided with some of the questions that came from council members that had that, so I can just come back and address those when the council has time to address that too, if you'd like.
Very good. I'm going to pass you out some additional information that I just picked up today because one of the council members had some questions, gave me 3 questions, and I got them answered for him. So I'm going to pass these out so that way you'll have the information. New Hope oversees the project, but then they get a property manager out of Indianapolis to oversee the property. And so I have all that information for you so you can be able to read through. Thank you. That's all that I have.
Thank you. That's all you have? Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
This is for you.
Thank you.
You get one too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, next, Parks Department, Ryan. What do you have for us? It looks like a lot.
I got quite a bit tonight for you guys. Good evening, everybody.
Hello.
So the first thing on my agenda tonight here is I need some approval for March 15th from 10 to 11:30 a.m. for a tortilla class at the concession stands with Danielle Eason.
It's probably at the very back of your packet.
Yes. It's the additions, isn't it? From
Yes.
Yeah. So we actually, had the contract with her for the concession stands, but this is something that would be different outside of just concessions. I think she's had a cookie baking.
Canning.
Yeah. So she's trying to do some different things for the community, to have the opportunity to come and learn how to do these. I don't know, has she been pretty successful, she said?
Yeah, she said
Good,
so.
good. Do you see any problem with that, Alicia?
No. No, I don't have any problem with it, as long as our agreement's signed.
As long as our agreement's signed.
How you feel about it?
I'm good with it.
Okay. In that case, then I'll make the motion that Danielle Eason with the contract with the class that she wants to put on.
The cooking class?
Cooking class.
Okay.
I'll second the motion.
Roll call, please.
Mayor Sheets.
Aye.
Greg Miller.
Aye.
Jim Skinner.
Aye.
Okay, has been approved.
Okay. Second thing is looking for approval to hire 2 full-time positions and 1 part-time position.
Now, are you waiting for approval? Have they had any background or drug testing?
yet, no.
Okay, so if we do approve these, we need to do it pending background and
Okay.
drug testing.
And these are positions he has, just needs to be filled, right?
Right,
Yes.
yeah.
Well, I'll make a motion that the park superintendent can hire 2 full-time, 1 part-time, as long as they meet the standards on the drug testing and everything else that has to do with hiring good employees here for the city of Frankfort.
I'll second the motion.
Roll call, please.
Mayor Sheets.
Aye.
Greg Miller.
Aye.
Jim Skinner.
Aye.
Okay, you can move forward on that hiring process then.
Good. Third thing I have is we need to ratify the 2016 dump truck that we purchased.
Do you have a figure for that? Mine, I can't read mine on the.
I don't.
Oh, sorry, I think it cut off.
Is this it?
It's pretty
It was
light.
23,500, and then there was a $1,000 trade-in.
Yes. Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, it's right down here on the right, under total sales price to the left.
Yeah, it's pretty light there.
Yeah,
but-
sorry.
22.5?
22.5.
Yeah, 22.5.
I'll make a motion that we accept the purchase of a dump truck for the Parks Department at $22,500.
I'll second.
Roll call, please.
Mayor Sheets.
Aye.
Greg Miller.
Aye.
Jim Skinner.
Okay, we've ratified that
Okay.
purchase.
Thank you. Next is TNT Car Show is looking to use Shelter 3 at the Parks Department, and they are wanting to see if we can waive their fee for that Shelter 3.
Is that the one that's giving the profits to the Parks Department? Yes. Okay,
They're out there every year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
okay, that was the west. This one is, tell me.
It's Tom Ayers.
Yeah,
Tom
Tom Ayers,
Ayers.
yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I happened to be there when he came into the office, and he said that they would give the profits to the Parks Department. So it's a fundraising type thing. But he wanted the fee waived, so.
You guys feel good about this? Okay. I'll make a motion that we approve the TNT Car Show organized by Tom Ayers on May 17th, 2025, from 9 to 11, Shelter House number 3.
And I'll second the motion.
Roll call, please.
Mayor Sheets.
Aye.
Greg Miller.
Aye.
Jim Skinner.
Aye.
Okay, you have approval for that.
Thank you. Next, we have Anita Stewart with United Way for Clinton County, June 12th, for the second annual Jeep Show. She was wanting her fee waived for the main shelter house from 3 to 7:30 p.m.
I'll make a motion to approve the application of Anita Stewart of United Way for the use of the main shelter house on June the 12th, 2025, and also ask that the fees be waived.
I'll second.
Roll call, please.
Mayor Sheets.
Aye.
Greg Miller.
Aye.
Jim Skinner.
Aye.
Okay, you have approval for that.
Thank you.
Okay, did we do the duck derby?
Not yet.
It's coming.
Next one
Oh,
up.
okay, it's coming.
It's in the stack.
He threw me off. I thought he was going to do the duck derby with Anita. And I'm like, wait,
Well, that's why I thought I got the same one twice when I emailed you, because I saw Anita Stewart and I thought it was the same one.
So the last one I have is the Anita Stewart United Way for Clinton County, June 18th it's a morning walk, 9:45 to 10:30, at Sapphire Bay for the Wacky Dacky Duck Derby.
And that's after the morning walkers are finished. And she said it would be very limited who would be inside that area.
I'll make a motion that we approve the application for Anita Stewart of United Way for June the 18th, 2025, for the Wacky Quacky Duck Derby, and ask that the fees be waived.
I'll second.
Roll call, please.
Mayor Sheets.
Aye.
Greg Miller.
Aye.
Jim Skinner.
Aye.
Okay, you can let Anita know we have both of those taken care of.
That's all I have for you guys.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you
Okay.
so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
The independent
Oh,
contractor agreement.
Okay, for Cheyenne.
Yeah.
We're not going to do that right now.
Okay.
I guess there was a misspell in it, and also
Okay.
there's something she wanted us to look at changing.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're going to wait till the next meeting, so. Okay, thank you, but thank you for bringing, I might forget things, you know.
Well, it's on the original.
Is it on the original one?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, okay,
still
okay,
on yours too. It's just over here in the.
okay.
Okay.
Okay,
That's fine.
Kimberly, Community Development.
Good evening.
I have show and tell.
Show and tell.
Because I forgot to pass it out beforehand. Mayor already has one. You guys can share.
We can share.
You can actually, I have one too,
There.
so you guys can have mine. It's all good.
Maybe.
Thank you.
Greg, you just never know what I'm gonna come up
Thank you,
with.
I know. Never.
Looks good.
It does look so good.
Okay. First, I guess we can get the approval out of the way. So I gave you, the City of Frankfurt logo. So, the letters have not changed, the font has not changed. The reason that we did this is we do not have the original copy, nor do we have anything in high resolution. So when we put it on a banner, a flyer, those type of things, everything gets distorted, or it gets real pixelated and it drives me up the wall. We also made one slight change. The Old Stony looks a little different. We had an architect, after we gave them a picture, went through, and so instead of the Old Stony that you see down here, if you get it printed on a shirt or on a banner, it just looks like a blue blob. And so we took out some of the design, and so it's actually a clear picture of Old Stony when you get it printed. So that is what this second,
It looks amazing.
Yeah.
It's really, it really
Yeah,
looks
it's so
good.
much nicer.
so, as you can see, I don't wear it on my shirt because I can't stand that it's just a blue blob, and so we got it fixed. With your approval tonight. And then the second picture, while I love our logo, when we put it on banners and those, it's really big, which is great because that means it gets noticed. But it's nice to have a nice seal that we've not had. And so it has the City of Frankfurt with the same font that is on our logo with our established date that we became a city or municipality. So,
I think it looks really good. Thanks for all your time. and
I like the
work on it.
idea that's the royal and white hot dog blue.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
I call it hot dog blue, actually.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know if that's the correct term, but I chematized it, so here we
Yeah.
are.
So
Do we
this-
need approval for this, probably, so we can go forward with it?
I
or-
would,
Okay.
yeah, I would do that.
Mayor, I'll make we approve the City of Frankfurt logo and the seal, that she has done a great job on making this, making our city once again looking better, and putting the pride into our community.
Exactly. Thank you.
I'll second that motion.
Roll call, please.
Mayor Sheets.
Aye.
Greg Miller.
Aye.
Jim Skinner.
Aye.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Just some updates in the office. Annexation packets are headed to the print shop. They'll be ready to distribute the week of the 24th. But with saying that, we did send out trash packets and recycle, so the new residents know what direction their toters need to go, what recycle is accepted for curbside pickup, all of those fun things went in. I think it was like 2 or 3 sheets that went out or were mailed out to all the residents in the neighborhood of Jefferson and out towards the interstate. So they started receiving those last week. Sadly, Muffins with the Mayor is canceled for tomorrow due to the recent news with CORE. So I'm looking at revamping that in locations. We've had a lot of people reach out that want to host, so we may start traveling a little bit. We'll see how that is moving forward. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. Office 365 has started to be implemented. So if I don't respond, Chief Shoemaker and I are guinea pigs. We'll see how this goes. We're working out all the kinks before we mass distribute to everyone. So I love it. I'm super excited about it. It's just working out all the kinks with Shane, IT, and all of us. So I found out tonight that the chief also has been the guinea pig, so we are in this together. And then last but not least, summer concert series, downtown 2 nights. Those contracts will be coming to you at the next Board of Works meeting. The first concert will be the 31st, if you all approve it, of May. So working on getting all of those finalized with Emily, the new admin, out of the park. So
That's what I was gonna ask you, if you've
Yep.
been working with Emily and,
she's out sick today, so we will be working
Oh.
tomorrow. Hopefully.
okay.
Other than that, I'm good unless you have questions.
I'm good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, next, the attorney. Do you have something for us?
I do. I just had a quick note on the CCMG. We were awarded the CCMG grant, so I went ahead and got our invitation to bid updated. You had approved that at the last meeting, and I did get that out to the press. Those that invitation to bid will be published on March 12th and March 19th, and then we will have a bid opening on April 14th, which is the first meeting in April. And then from there, we will probably award those the second meeting in April and get the notice to proceed out the by May 1st, and then we can get on people's schedules and get the CCMG projects done. So that, just wanted to report that. And then the second thing is I sent kind of late a revised baseball agreement. It's exactly the same as it was the last time that we approved it, just updated the dates for that. And I had talked with, I think it was Nick. Yes, and he had mentioned to me that they wanted to keep it exactly the same. So that's what I did. So if you want to approve that tonight, you can. Otherwise, I think we've got some time. Yeah, I had that the lease would commence on April 1st, so we can table it until the next meeting if you want, or you can approve it tonight. Up to you.
I'll make a motion that we approve the lease between the City of Frankfort and the Frankfort Youth Baseball has been presented this evening.
I'll second.
Roll call, please.
Mayor Sheets.
Aye.
Greg Miller.
Aye.
Jim Skinner.
Aye.
Okay,
That's all I have.
so do we need to get that to them, or what are we?
Yeah, I can
Okay.
email it to him.
Okay, okay, thank you. On the CCMG, so right now, there's nothing we need to do at this point, just,
No, at this point for CCMG, the next thing that we will do is we'll get the bids and we'll open those. Usually we take those under advisement, and I'm going to work with Brian to confirm that they all meet the standards, and then we'll come back with a recommendation at the second meeting in
and that's
April.
when I sign in.
And then at that point, we will award the bid. After we award the bid, you'll sign that document that you
Okay.
received. Yep, and then we just got to get the notice to proceed by the May 1st to the
So we should be okay.
contractor. Yep, so I will get, usually what I do is I have an independent contractor agreement. I will get a draft of that ready for our next meeting, just so you can kind of approve the draft. And then once we get the bids and everything and we figure out who we want to award it to, I'll get that updated to reflect that.
Okay, thank you. Okay, unfinished business. This is where we want to bring up the cottage watchman. We've been checking into more security and a different system as well, so that cameras can be seen from the police department here at Old Stony, because presently we feel like we just need more security around here. So we worked with Cottage Watchman today, came up with the information on that. So could we get an approval so we can move forward?
Yeah, what was the total of that?
20,350.
I knew you wrote it down.
Thanks. I'll make a motion that we accept the proposal from Cottage Watchman for security cameras, and also with the improvement of the also the licensing, and also with the let's see,
The server.
the server and the switch that was included in that proposal for $20,350.
I'll second.
Roll call, please.
Mayor Sheets.
Aye.
Greg Miller.
Aye.
Jim Skinner.
Aye.
Okay, Andrea, you work on that. Thank you. Thank you. Carol, do you have anything?
I do not.
Okay, does anybody else have anything for us? Okay, I'll take the motion.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
Okay, thank you for being here.
Thanks for having us.